Today's Michelleology, an evolution of meditation. It's a new day. All things are new. It's an opportunity to start over. It's an opportunity to begin fresh. It's an opportunity to create something different. As we wake up to the morning, the excitement of the opportunities that will come forth should be in your spirit. You should feel the power. You should feel the energy of the day. The best time of the morning to seek God's face, to seek God's voice, to seek the things within so we're never without. So as we enter our meditation, we want to enter in a place of expectation. Move in a realm of how you're do the involution, the explosion from the inside out causes you to project an aura of energy for your day. So this morning, we're going to focus on that whatever you say can be held against you. And we hear that mostly in the law enforcement area. Once you've been arrested, they advise you of your rights, and they advise you that whatever you say can be held against you in a court of law. And so when we take that aspect of how powerful our words are, and the power of life or death is in our tongue, in our language, in our words, in our actions, in our beings, we want to be very conscious of what we say to ourselves, about ourselves, within ourselves, and even very conscious of what you say to others. Because your brain does not compute the words that you are saying being projected to another person or another thing. It rechannels every word back into you. So if you say something negative to someone else, it's going to be used against you, because it has your brain has a principle of incorporating every word that you say back into you. So this causes you to be very conscious and cautious of the words that are proceeding out of your mouth, because what you say may be held against you. And so this awakens a total different way of what we're speaking, how we're encouraging ourselves, what are we saying to ourselves, what are we saying to others. It can be held against you, not just in a physical court of law, but it can be held against you right where you sit. So as we meditate, this is not just a practice that you do at 6:30 in the morning. This is a continual practice that goes through your day. This is just a starting point to start you off in your day so that you continue in balance and in harmony, in a fresh sense of knowing who you are, what you're saying, what you're doing. So again, remember, the words that you project out of your mouth may be held against you, because your brain does not know that you're talking to someone else. Your brain projects it back into you. And that's kind of deep, because sometimes we say things we have no business saying. And that's why the word says judge not. So as we begin judging other people with our words, they're being held against us, because they're channeling back into us. Again, your brain doesn't know you're saying that about somebody else. It only knows, it hears words, and it reflects them back into your temple. And so as we read through the Bible and we hear all about words, it says, and the word became flesh. It's saying the divinity became flesh. The flesh did not become divinity. And so we need to look at our lives and at our words from a finished place instead of a place of beginning, but a place where God said it is finished. And you need to be able to perceive something complete rather than something is in part. And so today, as we begin to meditate on the words that we say, and where it says David encouraged himself in the Lord, and we have to be our own preachers, we have to be our own motivators, we have to be our own encouragers, because you are the only one that is with you 24/7, 365 or 366 this year. You have to create a place where you're able to motivate and speak into your own life so that you can move forward into something greater. Remember, we're meditating and we're finding an involution in the words that you say may be held against you. Your words, not anyone outside of you. And let's go a little further with that. Words that people say to you have nothing to do. I always say words people say to you is not your business. If you begin to receive that in, then you begin to create what they said. And it goes into your mind and it replays and it causes you to go to places within yourself that you really don't want to go. And so this morning and in this Lent season, we want to fast our words. We want to be mindful. We want to be quick to hear and slow to speak and slow to anger. We want to find ourselves finding a rhythm and a vibration and a pace and an energy for the words that we speak. Because every word that proceeds out of your mouth may be held against you. So you want to project words that are positive. You want to project words that are anointed, that are causing you to go forward instead of going backwards. And so we want to meditate and find ourselves in this season, not only just in the Lent season, but we want to be very mindful today of every word that comes out of our mouth. And now that you're conscious of that, you know, there's a stop sign, that's an imaginary stop sign that's been placed in your mind, that if you're about to say something that you wouldn't want to be said to yourself, you're going to stop and you're going to regenerate something different. This helps you not to judge. This helps you not to see the negative. This helps you to go into the heart of people instead of on the outside. This causes you to motivate yourself in a mind that is Christ-like. Now, how easy or how hard this becomes is up to you. Will you get it right every time? Probably not. But the key thing is that you will be on notice that the words that I say may be held against me. And we don't want words to be held against us. Not our own words, not our own power. We want to be able to be in total authority of what we're thinking. So this morning, as we begin to meditate, I want you to go into your mind as if you're in a mind space in a field of words. And as you close your eyes and you're going inside of you, and let's say they're just words dangling in the atmosphere, and there's a field of millions and millions of words. There are negative words, there are positive words, there are empowering words, there are discouraging words. So in the meditation today, in your field of words of your mind, I want you to be conscious today of the choices you make in the words that you speak, in the vibration and the tone in which you speak them. Because words are not anything without a force behind them. And so not only being mindful of all of these words that you can choose to express your thoughts from the inside out, the vibration and the balance and the force that's behind it, the energy that's behind those words will cause things to happen, will create things for you, will cause you to elevate, to expand, to increase, to succeed. This meditation is a powerful one because our communication is mostly words. Well, this is Michelle, and I am your motivator. And I'm motivating you to remember in this day, every word that you say may be held against you because your brain is turning those words back into you instead of projecting them towards others. Now, take this meditation. Even after I'm off, the tones that you hear in the background are just cleansing your chakras, your energy points, causing you to meditate on greatness, goodness, positivity, motivation, innovation, all of those things that's going to make this one of the greatest days you've ever had in your life. Remember, you've been created by the Creator to be creative. So start creating your creations and stop duplicating these negative words. May the peace of God, the love, power, the joy, His sweet communion, and a sound mindness be your food for the day. And remember, what you say can be held against you. Have an awesome, prosperous day.